Wow, wow, wow. Everyone, come and hear this. Today is a great one. Have you been having any financial difficulty, either it being within your organization or a business that you are running? Today is a talk show between the CEO of NEPO and a businessman, Dr. Bafuka Moses, who are going to take you through the different financial analysis, whether it being in an organization or in a business sector. But before going further, you have to first like, subscribe, and share this. This is a very big one, and it's going to be a very grateful one and a very educative one to anyone who has been having a financial challenge. So before that, we also have our different accounts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can follow us there for more information. The first part is going to be taken by Dr. Malish Emmanuel and Peter, who is the CEO and founder of NEPO. And secondly, it will be followed by Dr. Bafuka Moses, who has a very interesting experience in the fundamentals of business operations. Listen carefully, it's going to be a very wonderful and productive talk show between the CEO and the businessman. And please don't forget to share, subscribe, and like.
Have thanked the admin for the beautiful introduction for today's talk show on financial analysis on organization sector and business sector. As the admin I said before, by name I'm called Dr. Malish Emmanuel and Peter, the CEO and founder of Master Inquiry Platform Organization. And I'm going to take you today in this first part on financial analysis in an organization sector. To take you briefly on our today's talk show on financial analysis in an organization sector, we shall look on evaluation and operation, and also I will also talk about performance and measurement. Also, we shall look at risk management, then budgeting, then we shall conclude with the financial reporting. To take you directly to the first key point, that is the evaluation and operation. First of all, as an organization, this is the first key and the first agenda or the first role for you to do as a company or as an organization when you are trying to form your organization, especially the upcoming organization. You need to look on the evaluations and operation. Under evaluation and operation, we have seen that as an organization, we focus on the purpose, the target, especially as a company. The aim will be focusing on the target and also using the method of this discounting cost flow. In this one here, as a new organization which is still coming up, this is the first area that is mostly you need to focus on. Analyze your company, analyze your organization on standard deals, so that it can help you to stand strong and firm, especially in the beginning of your organization. And also under this evaluation and operation, the organization sector also we looked at dealing impacts. Through dealing impact, this when you need to know about the guiding, pricings, and also you need to look at the operations plan, and also you look on the dealing structure, and also you need to know about your handing out and also the commission payments. It is also very important for an organization sector and also the company to know about its guidance prices and also the handing out and also the commission payments. And the other thing also you need also to look at is the risk management. when we talk about the risk management, first of all, what you need to know is what the risk management do in an organization. It helps you, especially in connections, and when you are evaluating your company or organization. It helps you through that evaluation to get the gaps creatively. And through this risk management, it also helps you in identifying the collaborations between the other company and also uh, your company as the starting up company. Also under this the same operation integration. Under operation integration, we have seen that again, we have seen cooperation coming in for the second time. Cooperation is a perfect evaluation to empower both buyers and also sellers within influence and transparency. As an organization or company, you need to put this emphasis in your company and also in your organization to know the buyers and sellers. But this one mostly works in companies. But in an organization, because most of the organization they do charity work and also uh, they are non-profitable, so they don't deal with buys and sells. But although in some other organization they may deal with buyers and also sellers in some circumstance, which if they are also having some projects which are also under which to support the organization movement. And under this operation integrations, it is also, we see that in an organization sector, there's financing and submission. This is also another key you need to know under this operation of your company. The financing and also the submission. Under this financing and submission, it supports you, especially to get the requirements of the lenders and also the supervisors and the shareholders. This also will help you and guide you through your goals and visions of the organization or the company. And also, what also you need to know about is the post-deal uh, implementation. This is also one of the key area also you need to work on as a leader or as the upcoming organization or company. You need to look at this area of post deal implementation. This one help you for the performance of what of your company and also of your organization, and against what evaluation rules. So it will guide you how you can evaluate your company or your organization so that it can go in line with your constitution and also with the rules that will govern the the successful movement of your organization towards the vision and the plans and the goals that you have prepared for your organization. To go to the second point of our today's discussions, we shall also look on what performance measurement. Under performance measurement is also another key area in organization setup, in financial organization setup. Performance measure is the process of evaluating how effectively an individual or team or organization or a system which is achieving its goals. You see, this performance measure, it helps you to focus on your goals. You look also as an individual, as a team, or as an organization. It helps you to achieve your goals. Through it, it will help you also to go through directly into uh, your your visions, your target, and your uh, objectives. This performance measure, it is a very important, especially for startup uh, business in a company or for a startup also organization. And also it involves collecting and analyzing reports informations, you see, about the performance of the various activities that you'll be doing within the organization and also within your company. The first thing you need to put in your mind, especially in this area of performance of measure, because that is a very important area which will help you, especially in your organization. The performance of your staffs and the performance of your stakeholders, and you need to realize on what the data and the client, the resource, and also the result, and you also look on what the what the learning process. This will help you to strengthen your organization and also to strengthen your company. What I now talk of the key component here of performance measurement. First of all, here is basically focus on the what objectives and the goals. These are now where your objective and goals will comes. Uh, in this area, it shows the desire of what how comes all the targets of your organization. The performance is the measured against these standards. It also look on the standard of what of your goals, your vision on what that you are talking about. So as an organization or as a company, what is your vision? What is your objective? So that's meaning from in this part, you need to make a vision and your objective to be clear for the partners, for the donors, and for the stakeholders, so that they can understand your vision and mission on what you are trying to present or on what you are going to do in the community or in the society. Then under this complement of performance measure, we have seen also that there's data collection. Data collection is also one of the other area that you need also to look on, gathering information and also getting the data, especially in reviewing and also in financial reports and operation reports. This data collection will help you to install the information, the information that will help to strengthen your organization. It is just like a report that will be guiding you in all what that you will be doing within the organization or within uh, the company. And again, we have seen that under it again, there's analyzing and what interpretations. Analyzing and interpretation also is also one of the key elements also you need to look on. That's meaning you're comparing the really performance and also against the targets uh, to identify the gains and the threat and the areas for what the improvement. This one's where you will base to look on your what the linking faults, your failure, the weakness size in your organization or in your company. This is why you need to analyze it and interpret it to work on so that to improve your organization movement and also to improve your company movement so that it can be attractive to the customers, especially if you are working an organization, company who's starting the company. It can help you to attract the customers to buy your goods, especially when you have good product with which you supply to the country or to the society, and through this goods, it will help you to grow and develop your industry in a good way. But if you don't, if you fail to uh, focus on your linking poles to make the improvement, that's meaning your company will not succeed or it will not move forward. It's even the same to the to organization sector. If you don't improve in your mistakes and you don't improve in the challenges that is facing you in your organization, it will be a bit hard for your organization to go ahead. This is also the other area which is very important in organization setup, especially in financial and analysis. Then we also look on what continuous improvement. When we look on continuous improvement, is also using what performance uh, results to drive the challenges and also to emphasize on uh, sufficiency, and also increase on what? Effectiveness. This is also the area also you need to work on. What always you can put in your mind is the plan, the monitoring, and also the rules, and also the development of your what? Of your company, and also reviewing, especially also in your organization. This is what you need to look on. You need to monitor the activities that you are doing within the organization or within the community. You need to monitor it. You need also to see the development of what the outcome of the service that you are giving to the people in the society, both for the organization and the companies, and also other business which are also coming up. To give some examples of this performance measure, the example of performance measure, I will speak in around four areas where we have seen this performance of measurement. First of all, in the business sector, you see that this performance measurement is a measuring the employee, this one customers, and what the rate and the profit limits. This is when you are going to look on the products. You are going to look on what you do in your business, especially in the business sectors. And you need to look at your profit limits. This also is very important, especially measuring the employee, the people you are going to employ in your activities. This is the area also you are going to focus on. That's mean in the sector of the business. Then when you come to the sector of education, how performance measure works. This one it helps in following the students test score, and also it helps in promoting rates. This is also this method of performance measure also help the lecturers, the teachers, and those who are teaching students to follow their their test score, and also the promotion rate. And in government sectors, it also it is worked through the evaluating the public service, and also deliverance, and also budgeting. This also this performance of measurement also is very important in that sector of the government. And when you look in the health facilities, this performance measure also works also in that area of health care facilities. That one is also looking monitoring the patient outcomes, and also the readmissions of the rates of the patient. This is also very important part for all those sectors of business, education, and government, and also health care. This performance measurement is a very good topic, especially you personally need to think of, and you as an individual, especially those who are coming now. This is an area which is very important. You need to keep on examining in your work. You need to keep on examining in your sectors, so that you get the good fruit of your labor, especially in the both in the organization sector and also in the business sector. Now, what to talk of the benefit of the DC performance measurement. The benefit of this performance measurement, what its benefit, the importance to you now. That's now why we look at the importance of this performance measurement. First of all, it informed decision making. You see, it helps in decision making. After analyzing your mistakes, you take an action or make a decision making on this part. And also it helps in accountabilities and transparency. It also helps you to be accountable for all the expenses that you will be using during the money you spend during the activities that will be running within your company or organization. And also it gives the encouragement or motivations. That's meaning it encouraged you to go ahead, to give you go ahead so that you have the courage and also strength on what that on the work that you are really doing in the community and the service that you are providing to the people in the society. And also it also help in what better resource allocation. When you see, especially the uh, organization or company, it also help you to get a better resource what allocations. For example, if you know that the location where you get your farm is not favorable to you, you can easily change the location to the good location. And especially for the company, if you know that the area where you are is not marketable, you can look on changing that area. It is the same to the organization, because sometimes there are some remote areas which is there are a lot of challenges and you cannot be able to reach to the communities. But when you go through this performance measurement and after analyzing your mistakes, it helps you now to look for the better way of what resource locations where you'll get the resources from to help the society, and where you will get a donors to help you support the community which you're going to carry activities. It's also very important here. And also it also helps in calculating, you see, to calculate all the mistakes that you have been doing in your previous uh, activities, the service that you have provided to the community. When you evaluate it and you calculate it, you will know exactly uh, the mistake and the linking faults on in your business and also in your organization. This area, it will be very important to you, especially this in upcoming companies and also the upcoming organization who are coming now to help the people in the society. This performance measurement is very important in organization setup and also in any business that you do within the country or within the society or community. Now to talk on the risk management. Uh, Under risk management, to explain under risk management, yes, I was saying under this risk management, this is also one of the key areas in organization setup and also in the any uh, any business that you do today in the society or in the country. You need to have the risk management, and this area, it is very important for you to understand it, because first of all, this risk management is a process of what identifying or assessing or controlling the threat. You see, controlling the threat, and also which can be harmful to your organization or harmful to your business or to your project or to the individual even objective. You see, this is the risk which may be in the organization or uh, the company or any business that you do. This risk, it is something you need to look on, and also you need to analyze it, to analyze the risk that are affecting your business, that is affecting your company, that is affecting your organization. Is it from the donors? Is it from the employees? Is it from the community? Or it is from the society? These are the things you need to also look on to know which one is harmful to your organization, to your project, your individual objective. Also, this risk also can come from variabilities of what of sources, including the financial markets, and also the legal issues, the technology, the natural disaster, and also operative disappointment. You know, in this one of risk management, is it can be from market challenges from the market where you are selling your goods, especially those who are starting a new businesses. Like for example, if I'm doing a business of buying maize and selling, and the maize I'm buying, the quality of it is low, then what is its effect to the society and also the effect to me? What's the risk of buying expired maize or expired drugs or expired food that is already which has the date of it has passed? Those are the risk. This because those are that can also lead you to what illegal issues. the legal issues, you need also to look, is it from your side, is it from the society, or is it from your objective, or it is from what? Because each and everything that you do, you need to analyze it. You need to analyze it so that it cannot bring for you disaster. It cannot also bring for you legal issues or operational what disappointment. So that's what you need to monitor on this area of what? Of the risk management. First of all, you need to identify it, you need to analyze it, and also you need to control. Also, you need to do what? To take action. You also need to take action. And lastly, you need to monitor under this area of risk of management. This is a serious area which each one needs to, especially for those ones who are starting the business now and those who are coming with the new organizations. This area also you need to focus on so that to identify those risk management in your businesses. Now, to come on the key steps of risk management, the organization setup or in the company setups under financial analysis. So the risk under financial analysis, first of all, you need to know the what? The identifications. That's meaning you need to know what are you doing, what is wrong with my business, why is if it is an organization, what is the risk that will make my project delay? What makes even though when I write a project and it takes long time, I don't get a reply. What is the cause? So these are the things you need to know. Because whenever you write a project or whenever you write anything, that's mean you need to go in line of the what? In line of what the donors need. You need to provide your reports according to the needs of the person who's going to sponsor you, according to the needs of the community and what is urgently needed, especially when you're starting one organization or if when you're starting a business also. You need to know what is really people need of in the society, what is urgent needs of the people in the society. This is where your focus will be, this is where your objective will be, and your goal and your mission will be towards that, to solve that. If like me as an organization, when I look at the society, what exactly do, what is my mission to the society? What will I do in my plans and objectives? Will I transform the life of the people? And you need to go when you're writing any project or writing any report to your donor or to your sponsor, you need to go and study the what? The objective and the in line with what the donors wish on what of the project. This sometimes most of the time people make a lot of mistakes in writing projects without identifying, without going in the line with what the donors need of, without going in the line of what the societies need of. So you need to know on exactly things that you are writing on. That is about this part here. Then when you go to risk assessment, this also evaluation is coming again. You need to evaluate. You need to evaluate. You need to look. That's meaning you look to know the impacts of each risk in your organizations. You need to know the level of the risk in your organization. Is it high? Is it in the mediums? Or is it in the lower side? You need to know its impact and which method are you going to use to control those impact, those risks in your organization. Those are the things also you need to study. Which percentage is the risk which is blocking your project not to succeed, which is blocking your business not to grow? When you identify all those, then you will be now uh, enjoying your what? The fruit of your struggle in your company or in your organization. And also looking at the risk arrangements. This is another thing. The risk arrangement. You see? That's why you need to focus. You need to focus on the most critical ones. The critical risk that is affecting your organization or your what? Your company. You need to evaluate. You judge when you're judging it, you need to look at the critical one, the one you know exactly can affect your business, exactly can affect your organization. And that is the one you focus on and you see on how you can implement and on how also you can work on it to change the mistakes that you have made in the previous activities that you have done. Then looking at some types of the risk in organization setup, and also it applies also to other businesses. And first of all, there's a calculate, risk. Under this calculative, risks. First of all, you need to look on what a poor business decisions and changes in the market. You need to look when you are calculating on this risk. First of all, there's a poor businesses decisions and also change in the market. First of all, you will see on the business that you have selected. You look at the market. What is the need of the people in the market? This is the first thing I said before. What's the need of the people in the market? And what is the need of the society? In this decision that I will make, is it going to benefit me? Is it going to benefit the society? Is it in line with my visions? Is it also in line with my core objectives? Those are the things also you need to question yourself. And you see on the changes in the market, what are the changes in the market, especially those who are starting the businesses? What is it demanding? What are the things people demand? What are the things the market is lacking? In that way, you can also grow up your business so fast by studying. The same thing applies to the organization. You will look, which type of topic can I do? In which side can I focus on? And you have known you are not the only organization. There are many thousand organizations who do the same thing that you're also trying to do. And also they do it better than the one you do. But now, what will be your focus? What will be your goal? What will make your organization to be unique? This is the first thing you need to put in mind. For those starting organizations. What will make your business to be unique from other businesses? What will make your organization to be unique from other organizations? So those are the areas also you need to look on. And also operational risk. Operational risk also another thing. Failure in day-to-day operation. You look at your system failures as an organization. Is it from the funds? If you're not having funds, you are not having the donors, and also you are not having the source of what you are handing all the incomes to your organization or to your company. You need to know the failures day to day in your operations. How I am progressing. I am progressing or I'm still stuck in one place. Those are the things that you need also to ask yourself, so that you know exactly if it is in a risk of what operation risk, then you need to do something to change on it, so that to implement and also work on it, so that your organization or your company should have a good products and also good service to the society. The other thing is that the important thing now here is the what financial risk, and this is what really makes most of the businesses to collapse, and this is also what makes most of the organization to close. In what financial risk. Under this financial risk, this is why we have seen a lot of challenges now happening. You will see a challenge in the organization. The money of the organization has been misused. The money of the business has been misused. They don't use the exact money for the exact purpose, but they use it for personal benefits. But they don't use it according to what is needed. This is the same thing also you need to look on. This is a very critical part of financial risk, because when you have too much losses in your financial or poor management or investment in your company, your company will not go. It will collapse. Most of these big companies we are seeing today, the big organizations. So those organizations, they start the same. They face those challenges, but when they work on it, this way now they're now seeing the good fruit of it. I know all the challenges in all the starting organization and also businesses. There are many challenges that you can face when you're starting it newly, because through those challenges, it will build you and make you strong. When you agree and accept your challenges and you work on those challenges, you will grow. And also, when we look on compliance risk, this is now under the area of what? Legal and what in evaluations. What are the legal things in my company? What are the legal things in my organization? These are also the things that you need to also work on. These are the things that as a new organization you need to focus on. Focusing on the media coverage, focusing on your operations, and also focusing on analyzing your mistakes and working on them to improve them so that you have a better work in your organization. Now, taking it into the benefit of this risk management, what is the benefit of this risk management to you as an organization, to you as an individual who is starting a business, to you as a company? What is the importance of this risk? The importance of this risk now to you. First of all, it reduces the surprises and what potential losses. You see, it helps you to identify those potential losses and also to reduce the surprises. And also it emphasizes on what decision making, because when you have seen that you have made a mistake in a particular area, you have a decision, you have an action that you take to help you to improve on that area. And also you see improving also in what resource planning. That's meaning if you know this area or this activities that you are carrying does not focusing with that in line with your objectives, and you're not getting a fund from it, or the product that you are buying is not helping the society, you change it. You change to another product so that you can be able to be marketable for the people and for the citizens and also for their customers. And also it also it helps also in building the stakeholders confidence. When you are when you have looked on your risk and you have worked on your financial issues and the other and your visions are clear and your sheet are all clear, you will see the stakeholders will build a lot of interest in you, and also they will believe that whenever they give a fund, you can be able to do exactly what they ask you to do. It is also doing the same thing in the businesses. When you make sure that you have really worked on these areas, and your customers will have interest in you, and you still that your business is growing again because you are doing the right and the need of the people. You are providing the need of the people, and also at the same time you also doing the activities that is really marketable for the society and also for the community in general. Now taking us into budgeting. Under budgeting is also one of the important things in an organization and the company setup. In your budgeting matters. Under this budgeting, it is also it is a process of creating financial planning and also outlining the income and expenses over the particular period or in a particular year where you are doing your reports. You need to have the budget for any activities that you do. If it is in farming, if it is in campaigning, you need to have the budget for all the activities that you will be running. That will help you to control the expenses. That will also help you to control too much spending. It can also help you to save in your in your account. It helps individuals and also businesses and organizations to manage the money, to control the spending, and also allocate resources. This area also is very important for you, especially when you're doing your business and also under all those upcoming organizations. Those are the things you need to focus on. You need to know how much do I spend for this. You need to have the budget for any activity that you will be operating for. The first thing you need to know, you need to have the have the reports of the expenses, the financial cash at hand, and also the source of your fund, and also how much are you saving in monthly or in yearly. After in all these activities you'll be doing, you need to calculate them and know them in step by step, so that it can help you to save your to save your your company, also to save your organization from too much expenses. So when I was talking on that budgeting, I think I explained most of the things in the budgeting. The first one, know exactly uh, how much you are spending in this in your budget, and how much are you giving. You need to have the control in your budgeting in all the activities that you will be doing. You need to be calculative for those operations that you will be carrying, either in your businesses, either in your organization. You need to allocate each budget according to the activities that you is operating within your uh, within your organization, and that one will help you. You will know the income, you will also know the expenses, and also you know how to save the profits that you'll be getting in all the activities that you'll be doing. This is very important in budgeting, because budgeting is a very serious thing in organization and also in the company setup, because it will help to direct you. It is where it will direct you for the specific activities that you are going to do in the budgeting. You'll have the amount for the exact project that you are going to run. That's why you are seeing all the project that is given, they have all the specific amount for that project, and they have calculated that this first quarter, this amount, this percentage will be used for this first quarter of what of the project, and this second quarter, this amount will be used for this second. That means it is already calculated and budgeted. That means if you use the money of the other quarter to replace with another the money of the first quarter, that means you are going to get challenges in the second quarter. That means all the budgeting that you have made for your activities, you need to balance those money, and you'll be accountable to all the expenses that you will be carrying. This budget also will help you to reduce overspending of money, and also it will help you to create too much uh, uh, collaboration between you with the donors and also with the partners that you're working with, because they will have trust in you. They know that whenever they give activities and you do them in a good way, you budget them well, and also you have a good shape. That's the things that the donors look at, and those are the things also most of the organization and most of the big companies also work on in matter of budgeting. If I'm doing these activities A, B, C, D, the amount that I have prepared for must be for that. If it is for the rent, if it is for the values, the planned cost must be always well prepared, so that in budgeting it will help you. Now, what is the purpose of this budgeting to you as an organization or as a starting company? It is very important, because the purpose of this budgeting, it help you. First of all, it help you what? To set your financial goals, because it will take you to the right direction of your goals. When you are focusing on the goals of educating students or educating people through campaigns, so setting this financial setting will help you through that area, and also it will also help you to from over spending. You see, it will control overspending. That means you'll be using the money accordingly to the way it is prepared according to its this one, its preparation. And also in this budgeting, it also ensure the funds and availability for inputs. You see, the funds and availability for input in your organization and also in your company. It also monitoring the performance of what? Of financial plan. They help you also to monitor if, the the performance of what? Financial plan in your organization. When you are starting a business, those are the things you need to have here in your mind, so that it helps you in whatever that you'll be doing. And that will be when you do all those areas and follow all those steps, you will be using the money according to the activities that is given to you. Then coming to financial reporting. Financial reporting is also another very important thing, because in under this financial reporting, it helps you. keep the reports of all expenses that you are doing, all the operation that you'll be carrying within the organization and within the setup. This financial reporting is very important thing. You need to always have that financial reporting. Everything that you do, you need to have the document, because your donors and the stakeholders who are and your partners, they will ask me for those reports, because those reports will be the one to show the work that you are doing. And this financial reporting is the process of what? Of preparing and presenting the financial information about a business organization to the what? Stakeholders. You see, the information that all you have kept in this financial reporting, you'll be send them to your donors. You'll be send them to your partners. This will help you. They will have trust in you, because that is the one. This will show all the activities that you are doing. The money which is given to you, you are calculating on it. Doesn't mean whatever is given to you, you can be able to manage, and that will create a good relationship between you with the what? With your donors and also with your stakeholders, so that they can have too much trust in you. Also with the management, especially if you are working as a finance officer. That one, your management will have trust in you, that whenever they give you work, you are able to do. You see, most of the organization, most of the big companies are closing today because of lack of financial reporting. They don't keep the reporting, but most of the time they use the money into their personal needs. At the end of it, you don't have the proper management of what? Of the assets. They don't have the proper information on the money that they use. They don't have the proper reports on whatever the activities that they do. Those are the challenges that will make them. And now the donors will lose interest in you. And when the donor lose interest in you, that means already what? You are done for already. That's now you are already heading to what? To your downfall. So in this area, you need to work on seriously of financial reporting. You always make sure you keep your you keep your information, so that it can help you and also help the donors to trust in you. And it provides what are the clear pictures of the financial health, and also the performance and the position of the entire work and activities that you'll be doing in the particular period, and also in the first quarter of your project or of your activities in your organization. Now, what is the purpose of this financial reporting? The purpose of this financial reporting, the first one is to attract and communicate financial performance. You see, and also it emphasizes on what? Transparency and accountabilities. That's when you'll be accountable for all the money that you use in all the activities. You need to be accountable for it, because when they don't ask you, this money, what did you use for? What did you use this one for? You need to have the report that you will present to him or to her on all the activities that you have done with the money, so that can make your work to be clean. Most of these places are collapsing because they don't give most of the proper information on the financial accountability. And also most of the business are collapsing because they are not checking on the area on their expenses, and also checking on the area of the accountabilities on what they are spending in a day in a particular activity. But if they follow this example of accounting for all the losses that they do, they will know. They will know the expenses, they will know the incomes, and they know where the problem comes from, and they work on. And this, and also it will help your stakeholders to make informed decision, either to continue with you or not. When you have put a clear report for your donors or for your sponsors, they will have a trust in you to continue with you, with your company, to continue also ordering from your company, also to continue giving other projects, because you are really giving a real information on the financial area. Because this is the most serious part where most of the organization face challenges today all over the world, and also other companies and other businessmen and women. These are the challenges that they face. you will see you are stuck just in one position. You are not growing. You are always in the same level. That's because you have not realized your accountability at the expenses that you do daily. But when you account for all the expenses that you do and reduce on the expenses, you will see that you are really going to control your business. And this one also, the last one, to comply with the legal and the regulation requirements. This is the last part, which is on our purpose of what financial reporting. Now, almost to the end of our of my presentation today on financial financial analysis under organization sectors. We are going to look on this last part, which is financial reportings. Under these keys, first of all, you need to look on the income statement. You always need to prepare your income statement, where it will show for you the expenses, the profit, the losses over the period of the work that you have done. I think I've explained before in the previous slides. And also you need to look on the back sheet, the balance sheet. The balance sheet also will help you to summarize all the accountabilities and all the expenses, the data on what all that you do. Then the cash flow statement also is the best. It also can help you for the starting organization or starting company or starting business holders. It can help you for the cash flows and also the inflows and also outflows. You will know how much is you are gaining and how much you are spending from the operation within your financing. And also a statement of changing. You see, in qualities, it shows the changes in your owners over the times. You need to look on that one to see the quality of the things that you are doing, the quantity and the qualities, and also all of the on your expenses and on your expenses, operation areas where you are doing your business. Then also you need to note the financial statement so that you can provide for you the additional context on what accounting, the policies and the breakdown. These things also can help you to develop your company also and your organization, especially the starting organization, the upcoming organization, and also the upcoming businessmen and women. And what are the use of this financial reporting? The uses, first of all, you need to look. There are two uses of this financial reporting. The first, there's external uses and those internal uses. The external uses, this is where you have seen the what? The shareholders, you have seen the bank, you have seen the supervisors, you have seen the tax authorities. These are the what? External users of what? The financial reporting, whereby you will be coordinated with your shareholders, your banking, so the banks, that's mean the supervisors, the tax authorities, that's mean the tax from the government, and the internal users are the management, those people you employ, the staffs, those who you work with. This is why now you know how to manage what on your financial reporting. That means you need to have the two. When you're drawing a table, you need to have those two things. This in monthly, you need to evaluate, you need to analyze it and see where able you can correct those other mistakes. To come to the conclusion of today's section in financial analysis in organization setup, and I've already mentioned so many things from the previous slides. It is you now to look on these areas on how you can change your business. You need to analyze the mistake that you have done in your business. You need to analyze the challenge that you have done in your business. You need to have a hand with your stakeholders. You need also to have partners with your what other companies, especially those other companies and those other organizations which are already established. Those are the things that you need to do. When you follow all the steps that I've already mentioned from those other slides, you will see the changes in your what in your company, in your organization. You will see the progress on your organization and also on your company. So through all those what I've presented, if anyone have any question or any point of discussion, or you want to ask something that I have not speak of, you want to know or to understand something, you are free either to send the question direct to my email, and I will be able to reply to your question, or you can also send it to the platform email. I can also be able to reach you and answer your questions from wherever you are watching from. And remember, don't forget to always subscribe to this channel, uh, and also share and comment, and because your comment is very important. It will help us to do some changes, also to help us to change the world, because this platform is to educate people. This platform is also to empower you so that they can identify the error that they are doing in their businesses and also in the organizations. So for this time, I'll beg to end here by waiting for questions from anyone who will present, who's having any question or any clarification on the previous slide that I've already presented, and also give time to my co-presenter to do this talk show today, so that he can also take us into business analysis in business sector. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the wonderful presentations and explanations in financial analysis in an organization sector. So I have some few questions I would like to know from you. The first one is, how does the organization's financial performance compare to industry? The second one is, what are the measured expenses cost drivers? The third one is, which is the last one, how is the organization financial health and what are the potential risks?
Without taking much of the time, thank you for those beautiful questions that you have highlighted out. First of all, thank you for this beautiful question you have said. How does the organization financial performance compare to an industry? First, what you need to know, the organization financial performance is compared to industry standard using the ratios, like uh, the profit what limitations, and also it also return into return into the profit what growth and evaluation in overall financial health uh, relative to the payers. This is the first thing I can give to answer you on that questions. And secondly, you ask about the second question was talking about what are the major expenses and costs drives in an organization sector. This also, to talk of this one, first of all, what you need to know that the major expenses and costs drives in organization sectors, they just include the labors and the raw materials, the manufacturers, I mean, manufacturing and overhead, and also marketing. And this is where we look on the logistics. This is the area also that we focus on, and also it is the meaning impact of the total what cost and the probabilities, and also which is in industries and operation what rules of the organization. And your last question, I like your last question. It's also a nice question. Yeah, you talk of how is the organization financial health and what are the potential risks of in an organization or companies. To answer you, the organization financial health is also just assessed through the solidarities of what profitabilities, and also when we look, we also look on the potential risk, which is including the market instabilities, and on controlling changes of operational uselessness that which could be affect what is the stability of the organization and the performance of the organization. So I think I've answered a few three questions that you have asked me for. In case of other more questions, you are free to send to my email. I'll be able to answer you. I'll not take you with much time. I'll give this chance now to welcome my co-presenter so that he can take us through this other part of business sector, analyzing the financial analysis in a business sector. So through this talk show of today, thank you.
Thank you very much, my colleagues, Mr. CEO. My name is Dr. Bafuka Moses. Today, I'm going to take you through the financial analysis in our business sector. Without wasting much of your time, we are going through the summary of financial analysis in our business sector. The first one is informed decision making. Informed decision making through financial analysis enable business to evaluate data, forecast outcomes, and choose strategies that maximize profitability, reduce risk, and support long-term financial stability and grow in competitive market. This decision here, it helps you to evaluate the data of your business. Because when you're doing a business, when you're setting up a business, you make sure that you need to be keeping the data, the documentaries of your business. Through this data collection will help you to know the profit. It will also reduce the risk that you could be fearing from taking out to do business. It will also support the long-term financial stability. It will really help you financially. This decision will really make you to feel that the business you're doing, you're really getting the benefit of the business, and it grows in a competitive market. Sometimes you may set up a business in a busy place where there are a lot of competitors. For you to know the financial analysis in your business, to know the profit and the losses that you have made, you need to make a decision making. So here, the picture here, it shows the four main parts of a decision making. The first one is act, the second one is plan, and the third one is study, and the last one, which is do. The act, you need to act, and you plan, you study the environment, then you do it. In every business that you want to do, you have to plan first, then you act, you study, you do it as the same as taking any actions. So the second one is the performance evaluations. Financial evaluation in financial analysis involve assessing a company's or a business financial performance using indicators such as profitability, liquidity, efficiency, and solvent. Here, this performance evaluation will enable you to assess your business financially, and this way you will know how your business is performing, and you will really know how much your business is making in a week or in a month or at the end of the year. It helps identify the strength and weakness. This performance evaluation will help you to know the weakness. Where is the weakness coming in your business? Immediately you just take an action immediately at the weakness, then your business will continue. It will also support the strategy planning. This performance evaluation will support the strategy planning, the plans that you're planning for ahead, and it will also guide you in investments. The same in the decisions. It will also help you in decision and ensure effective use of resources to achieve financial stability and sustainable business growth. These performance evaluations will help you to know how to use the resources, how to achieve the financial stability, and how to sustain business growth. This picture here showing the picture of a man weighing up his profitability. This is the performance that his business has made. That's why it's weighing it up. Meaning that in every business that you're doing, you need to come up with a profit, and you need to see how your business is performing. Whether you have a competitors, you make sure that if you know the competitors are there, you need to be ahead. You have to compete. Competitive dynamics. You have to be always on the top. So the third one is cost control and budgeting. Cost control and budgeting in financial analysis helps to monitor expenses, allocate resources efficiently, and prevent overspending, ensuring financial disciplines, improved profitability, and alignment with the business financial goals. Here, cost control and budget, it helps you to monitor. It will help you to monitor the expenses that you're spending. For instance, you're opening a business in a different environment. So you are the one to start up, you are the one to build up the factory or the building or the house to start up a business. You need to know how much you have spent, and you need to make a budget first. You need to draw your framework to know how much are you going to spend. Because when you're going to spend this money, when the business will start, you will know how the assets that you have used, and you know the profit that you have made. Also, it improved profitability. This budgeting will help you to know the profit that you're making, and it will enlarge your business, and it will make your business to achieve the goal. Because always when you're setting up a business, you need to put its goals, its target, the target in 5 years to come. Where do you expect your business to be? So these are the main cost control and budgeting that you need to know, and you need to implement it. Here, the picture here shows the 5 elements of cost management. The first, these are the 5 areas of cost management where you need to manage when you're doing a business. The other one is risk management. Risk management in financial analysis identify potential financial threats, assessing their impact, and develop strategies to minimize losses, ensuring business stability, informed decision making, and long-term operation resilience. Here, this risk management, it assesses your impact and the developed strategies, the things that you have made, the development you're making in your business, which will minimize your losses. Because this risk, you need to take risk, and if you know the loss is there, but always in a business, you need to take risk. When you take risk in a business, your business may succeed. In everything that you're doing, a businessman, a loss is there, but you make sure don't pray for loss. You have to pray for profit, and it will ensure the business stability. This risk management will make your business to be stable financially, and it informed decision making. This risk management, it will also help you in decision making and the long-term operations. So you'll make a promise to yourself when you're opening a business. In 5 years to come, where do you want the business to be? How do you want it to expand? So this one is very important in operating a business. We have investment assessment. Investment assessment in financial analysis involves evaluating the potential profitability, risk, and feasibility of investment opportunities. This investment assessment will really help you to evaluate the effort, the profit, the risk, and the feasibility that you're investing in many opportunities. For instance, you're setting up a business, you're starting up a business of electrons. You want to build your factory so that you'll be exporting those things from outside the country, you deliver to your customers. Before you go ahead to do anything, you need to know the policy of the country, the law, because this one will guide you to do an investment. You need to collect data. You need first to do data collection of the area, the location, the environment where you're installing your business. It helps business decides where to allocate capital by analyzing project returns, payback periods, and market conditions. It also helps you in market conditions. When you're doing investment assessment, you will know the market condition, because you may go to an environment where the market is in a condition. There's no business, the challenges are a lot, the competitors are a lot. So this investment assessment will help you to know those things before you do an investment in an environment or in a country. This process ensures informed strategies, decisions that support growth, sustainability, and optimal use of financial resources. This one also will guide you to ensure informed strategies. It will make you to be doing your budgets at any time when you're doing an assessment or investment assessments. Here are the 5 main parts which are very important in investing assessment. The first one is data collection. In everything that you're doing, you need to collect data. You need first to go to the field. You know who is there, what's needed. Because you cannot just do investment without a request. The consumers are not lacking. Then you invest a business there. Now it will not go. So the second one is viral project and investment assessment. The third one is ranking and financing project and assess investment. The fourth one is middle projects and investment assessment. So the last one is final project and investment assessment. So this is the final stage whereby you're already doing the investment, you're done with the investment, then you set up the business and it will go. The other one is strategies planning support. Strategy planning support through financial analysis helps organizations or business or company to highlight their financial capability with the long-term goals. This strategies planning will help your company or your business in the capability, something which will be capable for them, the financial which will be capable for them to be operating your business with. And remember, when you're opening up a business, you need to put a goal, a long-term goals. In 5 years, in 10 years, where will you be with your business? How will it expand? You need to put all these goals and the targets down. It also provides data-driven insights for setting priorities, allocating resources, and forecasting future performance. This one will help you to know how you'll perform in the future. For instance, you can set up a business and you give yourself like 1 month to see how the business will go. When that 1 month finish, you'll know how the performance has gone, how much have you made, the profitability. So that one will help you most to know how much, where your business has reached and which stage as your business has reached now. This ensures that strategies are relaxed, financially valuable, and adaptable to changing market conditions, driving sustainable business success. This one will also help you to know the market conditions. In this method, you can change the market conditions immediately to get up customers for your business that you're setting up. This picture here is explaining for us the strategy planning support. So in the middle here we have a strategy planning and implementation process. These are the strategies, these are the planning that you plan and you implement it in the process immediately to run up your business faster. We have access, develop, monitor, implement it. Access, you have to access things which are in the market. You need to know the new things in the market to access your assets that you're working with. And the develop. You need to develop up your business. You keep on changing the structure of your business at any time to attract customers, because this one will help you to get more customers, and this one can support you financially stable. Monitor. You keep on monitoring your business. You need to know which thing is new in the market, what's needed by the consumers, because when setting up a business, you need to know what things do people want in the market. The consumers, what do they want? So these are the things which are very important. You need to deal with. Implementing. Immediately when a customer gives a request, you need to implement it immediately, because if you're not implementing what needed by the consumers, so your business will not run. Financial analysis will not even be stable for you in your business. Even the profit, you will not make it. So we have improving stakeholder confidence. Improving stakeholder confidence through financial analysis involve providing transparent, accurate, and timely financial information. This one will help you in the accurate information, the information which is in the market, the financial information, to know how much have you used, how much are you remaining in the account. So this one will really motivate you faster to know the accurate money that you have financially in your business. It reassures investors, lenders, and partners about the company's or business stability. This one also will ensure the investors, the lenders, because you may set up a business or a company where you'll be lending money or chains. You set up a companies for tents, cups, chairs. You need to know when you're coming out with this idea, because sometimes when a company is the one supplying those things, you need to know how much are you spending in that process. Because when you come to the financial analysis, you'll make sure that the assets that you used is stable, and the financial analysis is stable also, and the profit is also stable. Clear financial reporting builds trust, attract investment, and strengthens relationship with all stakeholders, supporting long-term credibility and business sustainability. So here is the 3 key points under improving scheduled confidence, which can boost your business immediately. The first one is investor trust. You have to deal with the people who are trusted as your investors, and the regulatory assurance. You need to be physical, and you have to be reliable in everything that you're doing. And the customer loyalty, you need to know the customers you're dealing with. The customers whom you're delivering things to them, you should not deliver things whereby they are not paying you back. So here comes to the end of our discussion in business sector, financial analysis in business sector. If you have any questions to discuss points, you're welcome. If you have challenges in setting up a business, to know how financial you have made, you can link up on my email direct. You text me, I will be able to help you throughout. I'm free at any time. Or you can tap on our channels, you subscribe to it, then you text us on our organization's email. We shall be able to help you. Don't forget to share this video and subscribe on our channel on YouTube, and you go to our page on Facebook, on TikTok, all those pages, Twitter, Instagram, then you subscribe to it, and you keep on for updating. We shall keep on updating you in how to start up a business, or both organization and company. We are ready to teach you because we are still young organization coming, so we still have fresh mind to educate people who are in need of knowledge. Thanks.
I appreciate you for your presentation on business sector and analyzing it was a beautiful presentation that you have given to us, and I also appreciate you for your presentation, especially on this financial analysis and the business sectors. I will just ask you some few questions to know from you. The first one is what is the company's financial position in your business set up as a businessman, and you can also try to give me some, because according to your presentation, as you have presented, what are the company's strengths and weakness you have in or you have been facing as an individual in your company as a businessman. And also the last question I would like to know from you is how is your profitabilities measured in your business as a businessman? Maybe through these few questions, you will try to at least to explain more on these three areas that I've mentioned.
Thank you very much for your beautiful questions. I will not waste much of your time. I will just go direct to answer your questions. Your first question was, what's the company's financial position in your business or company set up as a businessman? Here, a company's or a business financial position reflects the financial health shown by the assets that you're using, the liability, and the equity that you're working with. It indicates liquidity, solvency, and profitability. Help stakeholder assess its ability to meet obligations and sustain operations over time. The second question was, according to your presentation, but what are the company's or business strengths and weaknesses you are facing as an individual? A company's or a business strengths are advantages like strong bonds, strong brands, the brands that you're working with, the loyal customers, the customers you're dealing with, or the financial stability. Weakness are internal challenges or issues such as high debt, poor management or poor leadership, limited innovations, affecting competitiveness and growth potentials and overall market performance. Here comes to the last questions, which is I would like to know from you, how is your profitability measures, both companies or business, small business? Profitability is measured using financial ratio, the ratio you're working with, like net profit margins, return on assets, and return on equity, the equity that you're using. This indicates assess how effectively a company generates profit relative to revenue, assets, and equity. So I think I've answered your questions. Feel free to ask your question. You can link my email, then you ask me questions. I'll be free to help you, and you can also click our email of organization. You text us the question. We shall be able to help you throughout. Thanks. I really appreciate for your time. Don't forget to share this video. You like, you subscribe to our channels, and you follow all our social media pages on all the platforms. Thanks.
I'll thank you for answering those questions, and I thank all those ones who are watching us wherever where you are. Thank you for being part today of this talk show on financial analysis in business sector and also an organization sector. First of all, what you need to do is you click to our channel and also like our page, share, give your comment, and also don't forget also to check our pages, our link page, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. And you'll get us there for more information about this talk show topic. on financial analysis, you can just click our email and send your questions, and we shall be able to help you on how you can run your activities. Thank you for watching, and also we'll meet again the same platform from Master Inquiry Platform Organization.
Okay.